And we know you want a new wing to fly with these anime legends. Soar along with 99 overall Dark Matter Brandon Roy to do some damage from a distance and on the drive.
So good. Pro Pass holders reaching level 40 will also add a special version of Dark Matter Brandon Roy with special edition art. This card is powered up and ready to shut other teams down.
The automatic reward for Pro Pass this season is Dark Matter Austin Reeves, along with a Legend Dimer badge in the Pro Pass pack.
Reeves can rip up opposing teams on both sides of the ball, and you can put him at the point guard if you want some extra firepower bringing up the ball.
Even with more rewards like Legend badge packs, MTP, and a level 37 Galaxy Opal player door game, your team's overall rating may skyrocket in Season 5.
It is a mega season, let's just say it. We didn't even mention Isaiah Thomas in Ascension, and the My Team Hero series in Domination, with teams carried by spectacular leaders like Bob McAdoo, the Domination Reward, who was a 3-time NBA scoring champion. He's ready to help you knock out challenges in My Team.
The stage is set. Show your force, blast away the competition, and prove that you're the best in My Team.
What is it like to be the face of Season 5 in NBA 2K25?
I mean, what it's like, it's an honor, you know. My younger self is looking up and thinking that's dope.
I'm looking up too, and I'm like, this is dope. So I feel like your draft class had a bunch of French players, but even every draft class after that had a bunch of French players too. Where do you see French basketball in 5 to 10 years?
What I see, medals, hopefully. First of all, this is always the most important goal as a country. But hopefully even more, you know, #1 picks and more NBA titles. You know, I don't remember the last French player to win an NBA title, but it's, you know, it's always a real honor and pleasure for the whole country when one of us wins one.
Was there a moment when you were playing NBA 2K25 that you thought, like, this is why I play 2K?
I had never made like a half-court shot until this one on 2K, but sometimes when I use my character, I feel like sometimes he just does stuff that's too crazy.
Yeah, and this is your 3rd NBA All-Star weekend. First as an All-Star, what's it like?
My 3rd or my 2nd?
Second?
Yeah.
Second. And your first as an NBA All-Star.
Yes.
What's that like for you?
What's it like? I mean, it's incredible. You know, I haven't really had time to focus on it because of the season and so many games, but now that I'm here, I'm slowly realizing that it's, you know, that I'm actually actively participating to the heart of this event, and it's a real chance, and I can't wait to be on that court.
Awesome. When you play NBA 2K25, what's your go-to mode?
Go-to mode. So first of all, I do not play on Hall of Fame, that's for sure.
Okay.
I don't play enough to be able to deal with it, but my career, for sure, as always.
All right. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Jaren Jackson Jr. with the hoop bus. Y'all make some noise!
Congratulations on being an All-Star, by the way.
Thank you.
So let's talk about your team. How do you think your Kenny Smith team is going to do in the All-Star game?
Oh, we have the youth. We have the energy, and we have the jet. So we're good. I think we're good.
You think he's fast?
When he runs to the board,
screen?
yeah. No, but he was. At some point, he was the jet, so I gotta believe it.
Congratulations on being a 2025 NBA All-Star. What has been your favorite part of this weekend so far? And it doesn't have to be basketball related.
I think just being around my parents. We all went out to dinner yesterday, and that was like the first time I had any free time this whole weekend. So I thought that was pretty special. Anytime you can kind of share these moments with your loved ones, try not to take it for granted. So that's been the coolest moment so far.
let's talk about All-Star Weekend. How excited are you to be here in San Francisco, and what number All-Star is this for you?
Yeah, no, it's a dream come true. I think we both started like at the same time. So I think I don't want to be wrong, but year 6 or 7.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a blessing because I remember when, this is a true story, I snuck in my first NBA All-Star. I snuck in, and now I'm invited by the NBA. So it's just a dream come true to partner with the NBA.
We checked up on some 2K content creators over NBA All-Star Weekend, talked some 2K, and we put them up to a little 2K TV challenge. Traveling all the way from North Carolina, check out Kobe Dreamin'. We are here at All-Star Weekend 2025, and we are joined by Kobe Dreamin'. How does it feel to be here with all the fan festivities going on?
Man, it's an amazing feeling. You know, basketball culture has kind of ingrained with 2K, so getting to see people come for the in-real-life game, but also the virtual game, has been amazing.
Now let's talk about your 2K journey. What kind of content do you like to create in terms of entertaining the fans or educating them about the game of basketball? What's the kind of content that you really like to produce?
Yeah, I really like to make this stuff that's going to bring life out of the game, make people enjoy the game. My biggest thing is I always like to, you know, enjoy the game of basketball, so anything that's going to celebrate the players.
Wait, hold on. Let me see you work, Kawhi. Let me see you work. Indubitably, Levy. Uh-oh, Stevie. Go dunk some, Kawhi, get freaky. Hey!
Whether it's me acting like LeBron, whether it's me acting like James Harden doing this twin cross step back, whatever it may be on the park, on the play and outside, like I really just try to bring life to the game.
What parts of the gameplay really stand out to you, right? Because there's so much to the game. There's footwork aspects, right? Like some people get on, try to, you know, do a couple left rights and try to learn that cheese, but then there's people that really can dive into the mechanics of the game. So what mechanics stand out to you?
Well, I'll say it like this. For me, myself, I always grew up trying to be the best version possible. Like, I was literally like 10 years old, 11 years old, 2K16, playing Pro-Am, Team Pro-Am, you know what I'm saying? So I've always been competitive. But what blew me up was actually getting to the realistic side. Like, people always used to watch my videos and say, man, you play so realistic. Because, you know, I get on Paul George, do his go-to shot, whatever. You know, stuff like that, really just bringing that realism out of the game. That's the biggest thing I would say. Like, if anybody's struggling to maybe, you know, find something new in the game, just try to figure out what the pro play animations are, the left stick dribble and stuff like that. Really get into that more realism bag because obviously 2K's made major advancements in that category.
Kobe Dreamin', love the name. What's the origin of it?
Yeah, so when Kobe tragically left us in 2020, I want to make a name for Kobe because Kobe was always everything I wanted to be in basketball. So my name on PlayStation is his name was Kobe, right? And so then I started getting into the community. Everybody started calling me Kobe. And I've always been a big dreamer, so Kobe Dreamin'. So anybody that got a dream, just go chase it.
What kind of trash talk do you get into?
Oh man, I'm a really big trash talker. So normally I don't start stuff, I only finish it.
Look at all this space y'all done gave Luka, and he got Bron out there with him. But guess what? We still gonna tray ball.
I really don't have no boundaries. I'm gonna try to keep it, you know, within the bounds of the game, man. But yeah, don't get started with me.
I like that. He doesn't start, he finishes it.
Yes, absolutely.
Where does that drive come from? Do you have a competitive nature that was driven from sports? Did you play basketball? Like, where does that come from?
Just really growing up, playing basketball my whole life, being competitive, whether it's out on the street, because in Fayetteville, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of street ball, big street ball culture over there, or, you know, organized basketball, just really always being competitive.
What positions did you play?
I really played a lot of everything. That's how Katie actually became my favorite player because when I was little, I was a center, and I was like, man, look at this dude coming up. You know, bink, crossover, getting to the lane. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and try to be a guard, and that's really how my guard skills got better since I was little. So when I started getting a little bit shorter than everybody else, I was doing just fine.
When you're sitting down to create a build in 2K, do you favor, like, smaller builds, or do you like the bigs? Like, what do you kind of, what's your sweet spot with builds?
For me, I like to be in control of the game at all times. So.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. So with George on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Jalen Green is out there with Patrick Beverley. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Thompson, and it's Allen in at center. And for the Rockets, they've got Hardy. He's out there with Tyler Herro. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Wynn in at the foursome. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Green against Herro. And Green gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Hardy. Now the pass to McDaniels. They get the rebound. Gafford misses. And so Giannas will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Beverly, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Beverly. Good, and the assist goes to Giannas.
And he's turned himself into a tremendous 3-and-D role player. Beverly's jump shot has become a strong suit on offense.
Here's Ware, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. The three. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Houston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
And here is Antetokounmpo, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here's Ware. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And those are two guys in the hustle sticks for Houston.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they are defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Giannas, following the score by Houston. The tray. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now here's Hardy, defended by Beverly, and Gafford throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Beverly, and it's good, 2 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Herro against Green. Fires away from way outside. And Tyler Herro hits the three.
Well, we know Herro is more than capable of hitting those. He's got limitless range.
Here's Giannas. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's McDaniels. No scoring in this one. Outside, Herro. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio with the rebound. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo scoops it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. A new lineup here for Houston. The Spurs also changing it up. Wells, he's checked in for Azar Thompson. George comes in for Green. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's G. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the three ball is good.
You just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
George dishes to Allen. Yes, that goes in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's G. Out to the right wing. Nurkic kicks to G. Passes it to Joe. They grab their own miss. Nurkic dishes to G. Pass to Joe. Houston needs to get a shot. G, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Joe, following the basket by Giannas. G, a three-pointer, no good. Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Out to Russell. Spurs passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Joe. The Rockets again can't hit.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Outside, Russell. Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. Outside, George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, talking to Keon George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Now, here's Burks. Can they get it? Bull can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's George. A shot off that time. Ready by Bogdanovich.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going good.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
So with George on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Antetokounmpo. Riley is out there with Thompson. And it's Mitchell, and it's Green in at the 2-guard position. Yurtseven's checked in for McGee. Mitchell outside. The pass to Green. Let's go. And he drops that. One in.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Herro passes to Yurtseven. Now McDaniels. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now averages nearly 12 points a game. Yurtseven, no good. And here's Giannas. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. On the wing, Mitchell. Stolen by Herro. And let's head over to the sideline. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Herro isn't one to force his own look.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Houston making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. G comes in for McDaniels. And it's Hardy in for Alec Burks. The Spurs also changing it up. Jared Allen's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Riley. To the middle.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
2 shots. Good on the second free throw. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Allen. Back to Beverly. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Rockets leading by 6. Now, Herro. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Ware passes to Herro. Another miss by Houston. Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. To the inside, Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Green against Herro. Pass to Ware. Shot clock at 6. The Rockets again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Thompson, and it's blocked. Herro on the wing, covered by Green. Over to the left wing. Here's G, covered by Mitchell. And here's Hardy. Passes to G. Puts up a deep 3. Kicks it out to Herro. Pass to G. A 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Timeout call for Rockets.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's G. Nothing on the board. Here's the pass to Hardy. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Allen. And George kicks to Wells. Spurs passing it around. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to G for 3. Drops in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Russell inside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, and a Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Russell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bull. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
George dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's G. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Joe. Fires for three. Rebound San Antonio. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the steal. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Houston making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Daniel Gafford. McDaniels comes in for G. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hardy. The Spurs also changing it up. Giannas comes in for Allen. And it's Riley in for Thompson. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Puts the move on. Antetokounmpo using his size.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Burks. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Giannis. And here we go. Russell with a wide open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Got a piece of it. Burks for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's San Antonio. With us.
Your Rockets.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
37.
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Herro. He's out there with Hardy. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Ware in at the power forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt, a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Here's Hardy. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hardy's got 5 now. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for McDaniels. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Inside, here's Allen. Back to Giannis. Tipped away. And it's Houston on the break. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
You've got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Timeout called the Rockets. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Gafford throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Beverly kicks to Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. From past the arc. Moves back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal.
It's on Jared Allen. For Houston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Norkic checked in for the Rockets. G comes in for Hardy. Mitchell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They get a hand on it. Allen passes to Giannis. Allen kicks to Beverly. Back to Allen. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
The Rockets making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Wells, he's checked in for the Spurs. Up top, Joe. Defended by Beverly. McDaniels passes to Joe. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing. Here's G. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Beverly kicks to Antetokounmpo. Poked loose. Joe with it. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wells with it, working on McDaniels. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Joe, defended by Beverly. Now Joe, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 5 on the clock, pass to G. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Joe. The pass to Nurkic. Kicks to McDaniels. Looking to get back on track here. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well. And shots like that only hurt his team more.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Wares gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wares got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Bull. He's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. The Spurs also changing it up. Wiley's checked in for Jared Allen. George comes in for Mitchell. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. Outside Russell, just 4 to shoot. Wiley can't hit.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Bull, and the shot goes in. And now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Right side Russell, over Joe. Russell no luck. Rockets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered closely. Ware gives the ball. He gets it in there. Bull's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And that one's good. Russell.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Joe with it. Launches a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for San Antonio, Asar Thompson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wells, and it's Green, and it's George in at the point guard position.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Herro against Green. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the inside. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
outside. Herro puts up a deep three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Herro. So for the Rockets, Daniel Gafford comes in for Bull. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Hardy. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul.
Isaiah Joe.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's George with the drive. And George with the stuff.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Here's Joe, defended by George. Joe passes to McGee to the left wing. McDaniels kicks to Gafford. Clock at 6. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
This guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
San Antonio leading by 9. George passes to Allen. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
George looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. McGee with the block. And he gets it back from deep.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
George, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Joe passes to Gafford. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Thompson. Second.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
San Antonio making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fires from 14. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I don't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
Herro from long range. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Beverly, covered by Joe. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Houston making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Joe passes to Nurkic, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Over Thompson. Kept alive by Houston. Gafford kicks to Herro. Goes up again. San Antonio with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Houston. All right, Stan, a hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannas Antetokounmpo.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that, coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Jaden Hardy's injury. David, what's the news there?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets, and after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. He won't return to this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Herro against Beverly. Another miss by Houston.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Spurs leading by 12. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The dish to Allen. He kicks to Beverly. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for San Antonio.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gafford kicks to G. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Beverly. It's hauled in by Herro. And so here is Houston. A 12-point game. It's good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Now here's Green, guarded closely. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys guys are looking for great.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.